Hi everyone, my name is Jordan and I'm a personal trainer at Elite Sports Clubs, and today we're going to be talking about self-myofascial release, or more commonly known as foam rolling. You can get a bunch of different foam rollers. They have some denser ones and some not as dense ones. If you're just starting foam rolling and you're super tight, make sure you get one that's not as dense. It's not going to push into your musculature as much. If you've been stretching pretty regularly or have been foam rolling before, you can get a denser foam roller that's going to not give as much and give a little bit more pushback into your muscles. One of the main reasons that people foam roll is to loosen up their musculature. So especially in the cold of winter, it's nice to be able to loosen up, get a little bit of blood flowing, and warm up a little bit before we exercise or before we go to bed at night. So today I'm going to be foam rolling out my hamstrings, my calves, and my IT bands, and showing you the proper way to do it. So to get onto the foam roller, you can kind of plop yourself down or get down nice and gingerly. When you roll muscles, you want to roll just the muscles. You don't want to roll across your joints, and you don't want to roll across bones, which is especially important when you get into the hips, knees, and then the shins as well. So to foam roll your hamstrings, you're going to go right to the bottom of your gluteal fold or the bottom of your butt cheek and sit with your legs straight out in front of you. Now your arms are going to be doing a lot of the work here, which is fine. They're going to get a little bit tired, but that's not a bad thing. So you're going to roll all the way right above your knees back to the bottom of your butt. Nice and slow. You'll see a lot of people doing this really quickly, and that's just like exercising very quickly. You're missing some of the range of motion. So you're going to do very slowly. Now if your hamstrings aren't terribly tight, what you can do is cross one leg over so you only have one hamstring on, and go back and forth, and that puts a little bit more pressure on the one hamstring, which is nice if you're a little bit looser. Now to get down to the calves, you'll sit down, move it below your knee joint so you don't roll over the knee joint, and do the same thing. You're going to go from the bottom of the calves up to the top of the calves, nice and slowly. Now, you can rotate your legs a little bit to get the outside and the inside, but again, you want to roll the entirety of the muscle as much as you can. Now, the IT bands are one of the things that people talk about foam rolling all the time. What you want to do is make sure that you are on the IT band itself, not on the quad or the hamstring. Foam rolling the quad and the hamstring isn't a bad thing, but if we're focusing on the IT band, you actually want to get the IT band. So to do that, the beginner way of doing it, you're going to go to the side, so the very side of your leg is on the foam roller, and we're going to go, again, not crossing the hip, from the bottom of the hip all the way to the bottom of the knee. You're going to go back and forth nice and slowly. Now this may be a little painful. If that's the case, put more pressure on your leg, more pressure on your hands, and use that to take some of the pressure off your IT band. Now if you're very loose, you've been foam rolling for a while, you can stack your legs up and foam roll back and forth, again getting the entirety of the IT band. Now one of the nice things about foam rolling is that anyone can do it. You don't have to be a runner, you don't have to be a lifter. If you're feeling tight, grab a foam roller and loosen up.